Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Hope you had a mild Wednesday and minimal headaches. It was a bit of a show yesterday, I'll tell you. We had all kinds of snow and icy road conditions and school closures yesterday. It's a little bit better today. We're going to give you the update. We still have some kids who won't be going to school today after the Wednesday fallout. After quite the day yesterday, we'll do the roundup in just a bit. We do not have any watches. We do not have any warnings and no highway closures. Isn't that nice? And we'll have more beach time. Yes, if winter's got you down, don't worry. We've got lots of beach time for you, but we do have a warning for you when it comes to your extension cords. That's going to be the next thing you're going to reach for. If yesterday was the snowblower and the shovel and the broom, and now it's the extension cords. Because next week, oh boy. Shorts and sandals might have to go away just for a couple days. We'll get to those details in just a second. Also, the Canadian Space Rover. Did you hear about this? The Canadian Space Agency is asking for your input into what we should name this little dune buggy, this little space rover that's got... It looks like a little dune buggy. We're going to introduce you to it, and we're going to have some fun naming this thing today. Also, we're going to introduce you to the $6 million banana. A $6 million banana. You won't believe it. It's truly shocking. And I'm not lying. It's a banana worth $6 million. Also, the new Netflix documentary that's causing quite the stir this morning. It's a shopping documentary. Everybody loves to shop. It's one of our favorite pastimes. And this new documentary will tell you why you can't stop adding to your cart on Amazon. I watched it last night. Boys and girls, oy. You know how we sometimes joke about our recycling? Oh, you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this news. Also, you will never have a squeaky shopping cart ever again. We have got the most amazing TikTok hack. TikTok has done it again. No more squeaky wheels on the supermarket cart. We'll explain coming up in the next little bit. We'll also go to Cancun on the beach cam today, and we will take a look outside here and see how things are shaping up. I do have some news regarding our highway cameras. I got notification yesterday after yesterday's show, which was gangbusters, by the way. Thank you so much for those that stopped by to say good morning or put the show on for a little bit yesterday. We got notification that 16 Show Lake and 2 and 83 at Pipestone, those cameras are gone. They haven't been working for quite some time, and it looks like they're gonna get retired. I'm sorry. I wish I could show you 16 at Show Lake, our Show Lake Sunseekers in that area, and 2 and 83. So next week we will have those replaced. The Oak Lake camera is still there. It is not working all the time. They're trying to get that thing fixed. It periodically works, then it doesn't, then it seems to not work when we're on. But that looks like there is worthy of repair. The other ones apparently are not. So, again, we will look for a couple of other cameras to share with you, and that will come on to the show next week. School cancellations. Here's what we know. Brandon School Division buses outside the city are not running again today. Alexander, O'Kelly, and Spring Valley schools are closed. Buses within the city of Brandon will be running today. Southwest Horizon School Division schools are closed. The whole division is closed today. Mountain View School Division is closed, Mountain View School Division schools are open, but the buses are not running in Mountain View. Prairie Spirit School Division schools are closed. That's no buses. The whole thing is shut down. Kelsey School Division, we've got somebody in the paw that is connected to our area and wanted to let us know that Kelsey School Division schools are open, but buses are not running. Park West School Division schools, Binscarth, Inglis, Russell, and Rossburn buses will not run today. Buses for all other Park West School Division schools will go because the Park West School Division schools are open. Pine Creek School Division schools, closed. Sioux Valley schools, closed. Ecola Source, also closed. That is what we know. So, as is always the case, if we do not hear from the school division, then the chances are, and then we get people complaining that the school division buses in their particular division are running when maybe some folks are thinking they shouldn't be. And, that happens from time to time, but we are getting closer to normal. As far as our forecast is concerned, we've got lots of lurkers just coming in. There are no watches, no warnings. All highways are open at this hour. Taking a look at a live shot of the Manitoba 511 map. Oh, it's nice to see that there's not as much red, but there is a lot of white on there. And here's what it looks like this morning as we venture outside. This is Trans-Canada Highway appears to be the highway that is in the best shape, and that's good news, especially after the closure yesterday. They were lined up on the highway, all those semi-trailers that wanted to get going, delivering the stuff to us. But it's not good through much of western Manitoba where you see white, because that means it's still snow-covered. And, as I went out yesterday to do some snow blowing and snow shoveling, it's not necessarily the snowfall amounts that are going to likely be the problem here. As I was snow blowing and snow shoveling, it's like this layer of ice under there. And, it's not a stretch to assume that the roads also have that kind of that layer of corrugated ice underneath all that snow. And, of course, it was really windy yesterday. But the winds are gone. The snow is gone. There's nothing on our radar this morning, so we're in the clear. Now, we are expecting some light snow this weekend. And then, like I said, guys, get ready for the deep freeze. Get the extension cord ready. Overnight lows in the minus 20s and daytime highs minus 13. Minus 13, minus 15, starting on Monday. But this weekend, not too bad, because we will get some snow on Saturday, minus 6, snow on Sunday, and minus 6. But it's going to get really cold next week. So that's something you just need to sock away as you hit the store. Maybe you're doing some Christmas shopping, or you're shopping for whatever reason. You may want to make sure you've got a working extension cord for next week. But that's what we know at this point. So some kids won't be in school again today, but it's good to know that we don't have any closures. There's no watches. There's no warnings. And yeah, there's no watches, no warnings. I was going to say caution is advised. Extreme caution is advised when you hit the highway, okay? Be very, very careful. Travel is not recommended. However, people have places to go, things to see, appointments to attend, work to go to, money to be made. There's our wind chill map this morning, so we're getting nipped by that wind chill. It's a -9, feels like -23. Oh my God. That is the coldest start to the morning we have had this season, I would say. It is really, really cold. Oy. Oy. So there is the air temperature map. The wind chill. Oh, I bet you that's bad. Yeah, look at that purple. It's almost right on top of us. So the purple part of this map is really, really cool. So next week, if we've got any kind of winds whatsoever, it's going to be nasty next week. So we will have a beach chair waiting here for you, because that's what we do. The show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life, and always a little beach time. We had extra beach time yesterday. Yes, we did. And it was a lot of fun putting our toes in the sand, watching the waves come in with our hot cup of coffee. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. I hope you made out okay yesterday. It was a crappy day. Yesterday was junk. I don't think there was too many people excited about yesterday, unless you were in the snow removal business, or you were hunkering for some more hours working for the highways department to get the sanding and salt trucks out there, which, you know what, we want to say a special good morning to our friends at Manitoba Hydro for keeping the power on. There were sporadic outages across the area yesterday. And our friends at the Department of Highways, they've got to get out there to get that stuff cleaned up, and they've got to put the salt and the sand down. And we want to say how much we appreciate you. Thank you. Let's get back to it. I think it's safe to say that most people will be back in business school-wise tomorrow. I would be very surprised if there's any school cancellations or postponements tomorrow. But anyway, let's get to the good mornings, because that's what we do, and then yesterday's good thing. So good morning. Tosh was in this morning on Twitch. Of course, we're on all platforms to start the show, and then we move over to Twitch for hour 2. Thank you so much. We set another record. We set another show record. The previous record for the most watched and listened to show was the day after Donald Trump got elected. We kind of broke the internet. Yesterday, we broke it again, although it kind of held together with duct tape. So thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. We're on all platforms to start, and then we moved to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, and it was a great day yesterday on the show. Thank you so much for coming by to say hi and having some beach time with us. So Tosh and MJ and Cheryl and Road Reverend and Quentin in early this morning on Twitch. Quentin wanted to give us a warning that he's been out on the roads already and sheer black ice. Careful. He said they turned around. Careful out there if you need to be on the highway. Janine is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Janine. Over on TikTok, we've got Matthew to say good morning to, and Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Norma is here too, along with David and James, all on TikTok. Kelly is here too. Good morning, Kelly and Cherry. Good morning, Cherry. And Rick on TikTok. Nice to see you. And John, and Saul, and Mike, and Saskatoon, and Jerry, and Zach. Oof. Spitty's busy on the old TikTok this morning. Nick Adams is here, too, on Twitch. He says the vacation's going by way too damn fast. Isn't that the way it goes, Nick? Isn't that the way it goes? Boral Bean's here on Twitch this morning. Good morning, Boral Bean. We've got MJ here, too, along with Polar Bear and Zumba Bernice and Cindy. And Amanda Duchik is here this morning as well. Jerry Andrew is here on TikTok this morning. Hi, Jerry. Zach Kennedy is here on TikTok. Hi, Zach. Richard Royer is on TikTok, too. Marcel, good morning to you. And Johnny is here too. John Conrad on TikTok. Nice to see you. Bernice says, good to know. Was wondering how the roads are this morning. We're planning to make a run for the border. Which one? The U.S. border? Well, all highways are open. I'd just be really careful, Bernice. Man, be careful. We need you. Be careful. Drive like a little old lady with a big pail of borscht in the front seat of the car. You don't want that borscht to spill on Baba. So go very slow. Pretend that the borscht is in a slow cooker and it's poured right to the top. And Baba's holding it like this. And you're just like, oh, don't spill the borscht. Don't spill the borscht. Be careful with the borscht. Don't want to scald Grandma. KDD 4380 is here this morning. And what else do we have? Jody's here on Facebook. Angela Damaris is here on Facebook too. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning to Mavis in Mendoza. 16 is ice covered, Borrowed Bean says. Likely been out there. Yeah, Newdale to Mendoza. So Borrowed Bean has been out there and says it is not very nice on the 16 highway. Very slippery, and it is showing that in white this morning. Again, yellow, not too bad, partial cover, but look at that. Newdale, Mendoza. She's slippery. Where it's white, you guys got to really keep her slow. Bernice, this is your road. If you're headed south, it's going to be slippery all the way, so be careful. If you're headed to the Saskatchewan border, not so bad. All right, we'll continue to watch that and update you throughout the morning. The Zigzagger is here on Twitch. Yeah, I bet it's still going to be busy today. Again, got to travel to Oakville from Brandon. You know what? Once you get, Oakville, Ontario, as soon as you get past Portage, actually, the good news is Winnipeg got rain largely, and once you get to Portage, she's good on the other side. So if you've got to go to Winnipeg and you can crawl all the way over, take a look at this. She's good there, and that camera. Let's take a look at this camera here. You just be, obviously you don't want to be doing 150 in the Winnipeg once you get past Portage, but it looks like things are generally pretty good once you get past Portage. So you should be okay. Loretta is here on Facebook. Good morning to you. Carberry to Brandon. MJ's got a report for us. Very, very icy on that one. Canadian Spark Plug. Hey, it's been a while on Twitch. Canadian Spark Plug. It's nice to see you. Where have you been? Where have you been? Bluesy Blue on Facebook. Also, Zumba's headed for the border. Zumba Bernice says, I want to give Trump a hug. What? Zumba Bernice, what's happening? I want to do Zumba with Trump? What? I'm just kidding. Pulling your leg. Is that still a thing? Can you pull someone's leg? I feel like in 2024 I shouldn't be saying that. Don't pull my leg. Angela Damaris, my son's driving on the highway in the semi. He said roads are terrible. Straight black ice down to 50. Very scary. So, as we said earlier on in the show, that even though the roads are open, there's no watches and warnings. There's not red on our map this morning. Guys, please be careful. Please. Extreme caution, okay? We're getting multiple reports of black ice this morning, so be very careful. And, for the parents who are a little upset at the school divisions that didn't decide to cancel school or have the buses going, the thing is that it is always at parental discretion, okay? If you don't feel like it's safe and you want to keep your kid home, just call the school and say, you know what? I don't think it's safe. I don't want my kid on the road. I want to keep my kid home today. I'm sure that'd be fine for one day. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about your surgery, Canadian Spark Plug. I hope your spark is back. I hope that everything is on the mend, and I hope that you are feeling better. Because, it is good to see you. Thank you for being here. Robert Sullivan is here on TikTok. Good morning, Robert Sullivan. Hello. BJ, Louie, and Samantha here, along with Marcel on TikTok as well. Good morning, one. Good morning, all. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it, and thank you for a great day yesterday. Huge day on the show yesterday, and it's all because of you, and it's all because of our wonderful sponsors that keep the show going. If you like the show, if you like me being in Brandon, if you like me sticking around in our little community, if you like what you're seeing on the web, I do appreciate the support, and I ask you to support the sponsors that help me keep the show on the live stream, because without them, it just doesn't happen. Some people do their shows part-time. Some people like to do it as a hobby. Some people like to have subscriptions, and they'll kind of keep their bills paid that way, and then they've got a full-time job. This is it for me. This is my gig right now. This is my gig. This is you and me. And so I can't do it without you, and I just want to say once again thank you, and I want to thank our sponsors for also making sure that I'm here to, be with you, keep you updated, have coffee with you, and we have some beach time, and we talk about yesterday's good things. So, Milkman on TikTok, hello. Yesterday's good things. So type in GT and then dash, and then let me know about something good that happened yesterday. We called this yesterday's good thing, starting with a little bit of positivity. Now, I know yesterday was tough because of the snowstorm, so we really, really need, oh, geez, the Zigzagger. You're so kind. When are you going to start doing stand-up comedy? God, I'd freak out. I'm afraid of crowds. I truly am. You know, you think you don't like speaking in front of crowds? I really don't like speaking in front of crowds. I'm so nervous because you know what? I see you on the screen and you're there. I know, but a big crowd of people, just family events. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could start out that way. But I'm terribly nervous. I'm a very nervous person. I'm even nervous before this show. I almost throw up every day about 5 to 7. That's why if you're not seeing a Good Morning in chat at about 10 to 7, I'm just over dry heaving in the back. I don't know why. It is crazy. You know, it was broadcasting for 30 years. This is so much more intimate. It's so much. I get so nerved up. I get nervous. Ian is here on Facebook. Hi, Ian. Okay. Oh, thanks, Canadian Spark Plug. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nick Adams has a GT. Okay, and do follow Nick with something good from yesterday. Got a special Christmas ornament at the mall. Oh, the Christmas shopping has begun for Nick. We had my nephew stay with us again yesterday because roads were bad, which was kind of nice. And we watched that documentary I'm going to show you, the trailer I'm going to tell you about. It is unbelievable how much stuff we buy and the science of buying stuff online. It is insane. It will blow your mind how you and I are being manipulated when we go online to buy stuff. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Amazon. They highlight that a little bit. They talk about, so what happens to our old iPhones? Do you ever think about that? Like, you got to have the latest iPhone. You got to go get the latest iPhone. And you get the latest iPhone. What happens to the old iPhone? Maybe you're using it as an iPad and some kind of musical device to play music on. It's impressive. It was a really good show. Anyway, that's my good thing. KDD 4380, I shoveled enough of the driveway to get out in the morning and planned to snow blow the rest when I go home. Oh, an awesome neighbor. That's what I'm looking for. Did you have a neighbor help you out? That's a really good thing. Oh, that is great. And Tosh surprised the kids with Smile cookies yesterday. Yes, Smile cookies. Again, Tim Hortons, Smile Cookie Week. These are holiday Smile cookies. These are different from the other ones. Holiday Smile cookies at Tim Hortons. Of course, they're sponsors of the Tyler Glen Show with 10 area locations. This is the week to get it done. Your social media feed, you're seeing members of our community helping to raise funds for nonprofit groups, Tim Hortons camps and nonprofit groups, and that is going on all week long. Thank you, Tasha. Aren't they delicious? Nick says, aren't they just the greatest? Koenig Stowe's GT. Got some quality time with my teenage kids and husband because they all had a snow day. Saying that yesterday, how, you know, it is so cool when we do have the snow day. And it's kind of like a forced break. Like Mother Nature saying, listen, you guys, for those that were able to take advantage of that snow day. It's like a forced break. You don't want to. You're mad at first. You're like, God, I got so much crap to do. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do. And it's like, no, Mother Nature says you're not going anywhere. Oh. And then your battery starts to charge up a little bit. You start going, what's going on here? I'm starting to get caught up on all this laundry. I'm getting caught up on all this work that I had left behind. So it is kind of nice. I can understand that. Molly's here scoring bangers on Twitch. Oh, nice to see you. Thank you so much for the snow, Tyler. We got pummeled. Oh, it's headed your way. Yes. Well, it's wintertime, and then it's going to be followed by the cold. It's my gift to you, Molly. I sent the snow. It is my gift to you. Zumba Bernice, when you're headed south, do stop in and see my friends at the Skydancer Casino. They've got great games, great food. Go for a hot dog, a casino hot dog, nothing like it. At the Skydancer Casino in Belcourt, North Dakota, a sponsor of the Tyler Glen Show. They are 90 minutes south of Brandon in beautiful Belcourt, North Dakota. And, of course, they have got some world-class entertainment. They had some great concerts this year. Looking forward to another good half a dozen concerts being planned for 2025. And, again, all you got to do is head south, cross that international border. You're going to need a passport. And then you're going to head east after you get to Dunseith, and you're going to find the Turtle Island Water Park there. You're going to find games and restaurants, and it's a big resort complex, and they continue to add to it every few months. They continue to add different shopping experiences, and all kinds of different games are coming and going all the time. So check out the website. Follow them on the social media channels to stay up to date, or visit their website at skydancercasino.com. Well, how did electric vehicles fare, or how are they faring in this kind of weather? Well, those are that question, and others are excellent questions for the crew at Murray GM in Brandon. In fact, they would love to see you to come in and ask about electric vehicles. They are Westman's #1 EV dealership in Brandon. An incredibly highly skilled and trained staff are ready to answer any and all questions with regards to cold weather starting, battery life, how far can I go in an EV? Because every EV is different. Every model is going to get you a little further, some not so much. And they always are saying, listen, if you come in and your questions get answered and you still don't think an EV is for you, that's okay. Of course it's okay. But it's important to get good information, and that's why they're Westman's #1 EV dealership. Murray GM in Brandon, the Equinox, the Blazer, the Silverado, the Hummer, you know where they are. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Go and see them. Get your questions answered at Murray GM. And Headley's Health Hut, congratulations to all the winners who had won back their purchase on Win Back Wednesday. That is so cool. Win Back Wednesday is an opportunity for you to win your purchase back. I believe Win Back Wednesday, the next one is December the 11th. And then on January the 15th, you could win back up to $500 in the receipts. Of course, this is if you're paying with cash or check at Headley's Health Hut. And again, on the show, we are always looking for, Sunseekers are always looking for stuff that comes sugar-free, gluten-free, natural food products. They have got vitamins, herbs. Headley's Health, a very popular business at a new location. They used to be over at the mall. They're over at 1314 Richmond Avenue, just up from Murray GM on Richmond. So drop by and say hi to the amazing crew there. And again, they've always got contests going on, including just lately an opportunity for you to win Winnipeg Jets tickets. So check that out at Headley's Health Hut at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Few more good things. The postal strike. Oh, boy, the postal strike continues. Yes, and Nick says hopefully this gets resolved soon. Yes, I would agree with that. Jody says GT got our little bear into the vet. He injured his eye. Oh no. I hope he's feeling better. He's one of our furry Sunseekers, like our Sunseeker cat that I believe it's Lisa has that watches the show. Oh, man. I wish I had a Tesla truck for my work, says the Zigzagger. They look like my Aztec, don't they? They got a weird look to them, those trucks. Is it really a truck? Can you haul anything in that thing? I don't know. Speaking of vehicles, we've got to name the Canadian Space Rover. I'm going to introduce you to it, and then we're not going to really name it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun naming the Canadian Space Rover this morning. I'm going to introduce you to a $6 million banana. And I wish I was kidding about this. You will not just be shaking your head. You'll be like, this is, we have completely lost our minds. We have completely lost our minds. But you know what we're going to do right now? We are going to head to Temptation Resort. It's a little windy in Cancun this morning. Oh, yeah, let's go to Cancun. Sit poolside at the Temptation Resort. It's time for a beach break. We'll be back with more in just a second. Thank you for being here, Sunseekers. Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday on the show. Temptation. The Temptation Resort in Cancun, a live shot. Good morning, Cancun, Mexico. It's a little windy. Those waves, though, aren't very big. Must be in a cove there. Those boats aren't moving either. Thank you for being here. Thank you. From Cancun, we go to southern Manitoba, give you a road update this morning. As I'd mentioned earlier, maybe you're just joining us after 7:30. I do appreciate that. Thank you for being here. We will have these two cameras replaced on the bottom of your screen for next week. 16 Shoal Lake and 2 and 83 at Pipestone. Apparently, those cameras may have been removed, so they may not. That would explain why they're not working. And after yesterday's gangbuster show, boy, I had the DMs flying in when I said, hey, is somebody at the Department of Highways going to help us with this, or what's going on? Oh, yeah, we had record numbers on the show yesterday. So there was people contacting me saying, okay, here's what's going on. Now they're working on the Oak Lake camera, so hopefully that one will get fixed, and we'll replace the 16, 2, and 83 cameras for next week. Now, school cancellations and postponements this morning. Brandon School Division buses outside the city are not running today because it is still too slippery. Alexander, O'Kelly, and Spring Valley schools are closed. Buses within the city of Brandon will be operating today. Southwest Horizon School Division is closed. Mountain View School Division schools are open, but they will not run their buses in the Mountain View School Division. Prairie Spirit School Division schools are closed. At the Kelsey School Division, this is up north in the Paw, schools are open, but they will not be running buses. Park West School Division schools are open. However, if your kids ride the bus for Binscarth, Inglis, Russell, or Rossburn, there won't be a bus for you today. Buses for everybody else in Park West are business as usual. And Pine Creek School Division, you are not going to school today. Your schools are closed. Sioux Valley is closed. École Les Sources is also closed. Also getting word that Turtle Mountain School Division is closed. And we've got some upset parents that wish that their kids didn't have school today because they're feeling it's a little bit scary out there. The thing to keep in mind is that you are ultimately in control of your kids. If you don't want them to go to school, don't send them. Just call the school, because you don't want schools going, hey, where's this person? How come they're not in school today? Well, I just don't feel it's safe. I'm keeping them at home. That's your right to do that if you want to do that. It's also National Gingerbread Day today. If you've got a picture of a gingerbread house, post it on my Facebook page. I'd like to see you with your monstrosity if you've got it. Now, yesterday we had a lot of road closures. That is not the case today. In fact, you saw on the camera there, the Eli camera. It's smooth sailing past Portage, guys. So if you are heading out of town, if you're going into Winnipeg, the big city, look at this. Once you get past Portage, things are generally pretty good. Now, that's the good news this morning. The bad news is that other than the Trans-Canada Highway, please be very, very careful. Extreme caution is still advised. We're getting reports of black ice, and we don't want people in the ditch. Worse, we don't want them sliding into oncoming traffic, okay? So even though we don't have any closures this morning and things are slowly returning to normal across southwestern Manitoba, please go slow, even if you've got winter tires. That's not a guarantee for anything. Just please slow it down. Speed is so important. Just crawl. Give yourself lots of extra time if you really need to hit the road. And just be very, very slow. The highways that you're seeing in white are extra slippery because they are completely covered. Okay? So again, and there's a lot of white there. The yellow are improving. They're partly covered. All right? So there you go. That is the latest from Manitoba 511. And again, we're getting a lot of reports of black ice. So please, please, please be careful. Now, the forecast is calling for some really cold temperatures to return to our area. That'll happen after the weekend. As for today, mix of sun and cloud and -5. It'll actually be a nice day, a catch-up day. And much the same tomorrow. But then the snow comes for the weekend. There's no watches, no warnings, no big system, but we will get some snow. And -6 Saturday and for Sunday. And then the deep freeze. Damn. Daytime highs of -15. You're going to need to plug in. So we said it before. We'll say it again. Get that extension cord ready to go. And you'll be good to go for next week. And if you are at home today and you've got a storm day, I hope you enjoy it. Make good use of it. We're at -9. It is cold. It feels like -23 with our wind chill. This is the cold map. This is the temperature map across North America. So we're not the only ones in the cold. Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, all in the deep freeze, along with the Dakotas, Montana. It stretches down quite a ways south. And this is the wind chill map. This is why you're saying to yourself, God dang it, man, it's cold. Oh, man, that dark purple is nasty. The pink is bad, too. But, yeah, it's a cold morning. It is a winter morning. After all, it's November the 21st. Stands to reason that we're going to have that kind of weather at this time of year. And we'll have more beach time. I promise we will. But right now, I'm going to introduce you to the Canadian Space Rover. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Canadian Space Rover is here. It will be going where no man or woman has gone before. Take a look at this little guy. The Canadian Space Agency is inviting Canadians to name the lunar rover. This is a little vehicle that will go into space and explore the universe. And it is Canadian. Yes, remember how we had the Canadarm? That was kind of a goofy. They want to come up with a name now. So, thinking caps on, Sunseekers. This little rover is going to be exploring the universe on behalf of the great white north. This is Hoser 1 to Hoser 2, over. Hoser 1 to Hoser 2, over. What should we call this thing? Now, this is actually happening. I will put the links on my website at tylerglenshow.com, okay? So that you can find the links to vote until December the 20th. Canadians of all ages will be able to go to the CSA website. That is the Canadian Space Agency website, and choose from the following options. It's kind of like our health cards. Remember when they wanted to redesign the health cards? By the way, it was the Northern Lights that won that contest. The Northern Lights won the contest. And they gave us, what was it? Northern Lights, the polar bear, the bowl of KD with ketchup on it. What other Manitoba pictures were there? A flat tire at the side of the road with 10 feet of snow. Those did not make it. Those didn't make it. So here's the 4 choices for the rover: Athabasca, Courage, Glacier, or Polar. Polr. It will be launched in 2026. The robotic vehicle will assist in the international effort to find water, ice, and other things, and maybe even life on other planets. The rover will be the first in a series of anticipated lunar rovers, and its name should be inspiring, this little guy here. So what should we name something that's quintessentially Canadian? The Canadian Lunar Rover. What would be the name? I know they gave us 4 to choose from, but let's come up with our own. What could we call it? Cindy says we should call it Luna. Luna, the Lunar Rover. Quentin says, how about Mackenzie? Oh, to fit with Bob and Doug. Or Schmingy? This is Hoser One to Schmingy. Hoser One to Schmingy, over. I think they have to do the Bob and Doug song, that coo cuckoo, every time they contact it. I think that should just, it's the Canadian Lunar. Oh, somebody is calling the Lunar Rover. Koenig Stowe says they should call it the Creeper. I have even better, Justin the Creeper, eh? Oh, I had to do it. I know. I'm sorry. It's Justin the Creeper. Justin the Creeper to NASA, over. Quinn says the Fox Rover, Terry Fox. Oh, the Fox Rover. That's a cool. That's a legit name. I'm thinking much more in line with kind of what's happening. Would you like to hear a couple of my ideas? A couple of my ideas for the rover. I'm not exactly a positive person, so this is just a tongue-in-cheek, a little bit of. I think we should call it the Coldenbroke. Hello, this is NASA to the Coldenbroke. Coldenbroke, come in, over. Coldenbroke, we can't hear you. Coldenbroke. Why do they call it Coldenbroke? Because it's Canadian. They're cold and they're broke. Coldenbroke, please reach out to us ASAP. Coldenbroke, please respond. I think it works. Just one word. Coldenbroke. It could be the Justin Jeep. Hey, look, here it comes, rolling down the hill. It's the Justin Jeep. Beep, beep, the Justin Jeep. Beep, beep. Eh? No. The Fisher Price is too high mobile? Yeah, Fisher Price. You get it? Fisher Price. Fisher Price is too high. The price is too high mobile. Why do they call it that? Well, it's a play on words. Fisher Price is too high. They're from Canada. Have you ever been there? Holy shit, take money, man. It is expensive if you ever go to Canada. Or I think we should just call it the communist cart. The commie cart. Commie cart. Come in, over. Commie cart. Why do they call it a commie? Well, it's Canada. They're kind of communist. They're cold and broke. So Terry Fox is the total. I like that. Fox is the winner for a legit name. Fox One. I think, oh yeah, Fox One sounds good. Although it does sound like the Fox Network, and then that gives people a bad idea, and I don't know. Nick says, as much as we would love to launch Justin into space. Here comes the Justin Jeep. It bounces. It's got such good shocks. Beep, beep. Here comes the Justin Jeep. Beep, beep. Boing, boing. Oh, what should we name it? What do we name it? The little lunar rover. What should we name it? The Gretzky? The Gretzky? I don't know. What should we name the lunar rover? Luna is that's pretty good. Oh, Borrowed Bean says the Crazy Canuck. The Crazy Canuck. Well, that works. That works too. Did somebody turn around? Somebody hit the highway and turn around? Angela, somebody between Boisevane and Killarney turned around? How about T-Fox? Ooh, there we go. The T-Fox. Trying to reach the T-Fox over. Yeah, so anyway, again, I'll put those links on my website. So the Gret Sky. Ooh, looks like Gretzky, but could be Gretzky. Gretzky, 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 Gretzky. So again, their choices, they're four. I think ours are better. Athabasca, Courage, Glacier, and Polar. Courage. Oh, please. Glacier and I think Polar is the best. Is it an EV? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know much about it. It looks like it's a roof on wheels, doesn't it? It looks like a roof with a little webcam. It looks like something that you would pick up at what was used to be called Radio Shack. And the wheels are rather interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting little vehicle. There's no question about that. Anyway, from the Canadian space vehicle to the $6 million banana. Oh, your mind's gonna be blown. This is so stupid. But first, a reminder, as we said earlier, to get those Smile Cookies. Smile Cookie Week at Tim Hortons. You've always got time for Tim's, and today it's going to be a much easier opportunity for you to slide on into the drive-thru and get some of those Smile Cookies. This is Smile Cookie Week, Holiday Smile Cookie Week. We're attempting to build a Smile Zone at the Brandon Clinic. That is a portion of the proceeds for the Dauphin sales of the Smile Cookies will be going to the Smile Zone at the Brandon Clinic. Construction happening late spring, early summer, around June of next year. And in Verdun, proceeds, Verdun Christmas Cheer will be the benefactor there. In Dauphin, the Rotary Club of Dauphin will be the benefactor, and they will be a big benefactor because, I mean, the Dauphin Tim Hortons sells more Smile Cookies than any other Tim Hortons in all of Canada. I don't know what you guys are doing up there. But man, you guys buy a lot of cookies in Dauphin, and it's Holiday Smile Cookie Week. We expect the same. Moosomin, McNaughton High School will be the benefactor, and in Neepawa, it's the Neepawa Habitat for Humanity. Go to timhortonswestman.ca for more, but better yet, just go on in, get yourself a dozen, and help out the cause until the 24th. Holiday Smile Cookie Week continues with our friends at Tim Hortons with 10 area locations. Leon's Furniture Superstore, Victoria Avenue in Brandon, leons.ca. Again, they have got the Buy More, Save More event, and their actual Black Friday sale is on now on appliances. They have just jumped the gun. They had the Better Than Black Friday sale, and now it's just the Black Friday sale starts now on all major appliances. The easiest thing for you to do is to go to leons.ca. You don't even have to go into your car and drive on over to Leon's. Go to leons.ca and then pick out something that you like and then go into the store in the West End of Brandon, 3635 Victoria Avenue. And you will see the latest flyer. You'll see what they've got available for selection and styles. And, of course, they've got the holiday price guarantee at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And if you ever need some legal help, remember our friends at EPLAW Office. When it comes to your will, when it comes to maybe changing some things in your business, if you have a small business and you are growing and you have some law concerns, some legal concerns with regards to your business, you've got a friend. You've got a friend that's a lawyer right there on 18th Street across from the RBC. It's Law office. And, of course, they're very busy doing a lot of real estate law, too, with the buying and selling of houses in our community. Law office, building lasting relationships one case at a time at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And FYI, Co-op has their warehouse sale on. Oh, thank you for that, Cindy. That means it's time to stock the freezer. I love that sale. It's my favorite sale. We'll talk more on Co-op coming up. But I can tell you that while produce can be expensive, I don't think we will be paying $6 million for a banana. Somebody did, though. I think it was my dad who said, this person has more money than brains. A person that has more money than brains. I'm going to show this picture to you, and you're going to say, oh, I remember that. I remember that. This guy said, I'm going to make some art. And so he made some art. Italian artist Maurizio Catalan put this piece of artwork together back in 2019 where he taped a banana to the wall. He taped a banana to the wall, and an auctioneer in New York sold this piece of conceptual art for $5.2 million on Wednesday as we were digging out from the snow. So where's the 6.2? Including auction fees and surcharges and so on. It's $6.2 million for this banana. $6.2 million. You've got to be kidding me.
At $800,000, at $800,000, $850,000 now, $850, $900,000. Thank you, sir. $950 is with Otley. $1 million is with me already, actually. And I'm selling it here. The world's most expensive banana at $5,200,000. At $5,200,000. Jen Hua from Sotheby's China office at $5,200,000. Thank you, Jen. Fair warning now.
Holy crap.
All of our global bidders at $5,200,000.
Oh,
Here it goes. At the end of the global tour.
You have got to be kidding me. Some guy from China. Look at these people standing by the wall. They're guarding this important piece of art. So look at the art next to it. Oh, my goodness. Sotheby's. Oh, my. Look at that. Oh, to the left. Oh, my gosh. Look at all the people that are in the crowd that are like, they're like at a Taylor Swift concert. They've all got their phones out. Oh, I can't believe a banana's going to sell for $5 million. So do they peel it off? No pun intended, but do they peel it off the wall? Do they have to cut a hole in the wall? Does the wall come with the banana? Do the two people on either side of the banana come with the banana? I have so many questions. Are we allowed to eat the banana? Just as it's like, sold for $6 million. Some like intern comes walking up, not paying attention. Hey, what's with all the people sitting here? Hey, I'm hungry. Just rips it off the wall, starts peeling it. No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's a $6 million banana bought by some stupid person in China.
All of our global bidders at $5,200,000. Here it goes. At the end of the global tour, it's slipping through the auction room of $5,200,000, and I'm going to sell it here. Fair warning, at $5,200,000. Jen, the Catalan is yours. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. It's paddle number 17.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Congratulations. So this woman on the phone, this woman, she's telling number 17, yeah, you just bought a banana for $6 million. It's yours. Everybody's smiling, and in their brains, they're saying, I can't believe I just witnessed this. That they paid that much for a piece of fruit. That's just insane. Tosh is like, why is the banana duct tape? Well, it's art. This is art. This is modern art. Let's just rip it off the wall. See, there goes Tosh. No, Tosh, don't eat that. Don't. It's expensive. Madame, that is a $7 million banana that you have just eaten.
Thank you very much.
Wow. At one point, another artist took the banana off the wall and ate it. The piece attracted so much attention that it had to be withdrawn from view. 3 editions of the work sold between $120,000 and $150,000. Do you ever sometimes feel like we're in the wrong line of work? Bidding started at $800,000 and within minutes shot up to $2 million. It's unbelievable. And you know what? Some people just, how much money is enough, really? The sale came a day after a painting by the Belgian surreal René Magritte sold for $121 million. Now, this is a beautiful shot. This is a nice picture of a home and a tree. And this sold for $121 million. It's called The Empire of Light. I'm happy when people come over to visit and look at my shot glass collection. Did you see all the shot like this? I got shot glasses. They're from all over the place. And this one I paid a lot of money. This was in Vegas, $9.99. I paid almost $10 for that one. What kind of rich do you have to be be taking somebody, oh, come to the den. I have to show you my latest acquisition. My latest acquisition is the Empire of Light. I purchased it from Christie's for $121.2 million. I like to call it, instead of starving children, I buy expensive art. Yes, because who needs to feed the starving children of the world when I could be enjoying a beautiful piece of art that I paid an obscene amount of money for? That is insane. And all these big bidders, they're always on the telephone. And that disturbs me too, because I'm thinking, okay, wait a second. First off, since when do we believe anybody who is bidding on the telephone? Oh, my name is Tyler. Yes, put that bid up to $12 million. Oh, it's up. Oh, $14 million. Bye, suckers. On the phone, you should have to be there in person if you're going to spend that kind of money. Could be a prank call. Got Prince Charles in a can. You better let him out. Anyway, we got to run. We have to move over to Twitch. We got to hop in our little buggy, the Coldenbroke, and ride off into the lunar sunset. Yes. See you later, Sunseekers. On TikTok, we've got to move the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We'll continue to update your roads and weather situation, and we're going to show you a documentary that will change the way you look at your recycle bin. It'll change the way you buy clothing. It'll change the way you shop online. And I'm not lying. I saw it yesterday. It is pretty out there. It's pretty wild. It's like a cold glass of water splashed right in your face. I'll explain. And it's on your Netflix right now. It dropped yesterday. And we're going to show you the trailer coming up. You might want to be on top of this one. That's coming up next hour. We're going to move the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thanks for being here for Hour 1. Hour 2 is about to begin. Thank you, TikTokers. We'll see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Thanks for helping to start the morning with us. Have a great day and be safe on those roads, okay? Okay, and we shall say farewell to our friends on the other streams. Thank you for being here to help kickstart the day. We always appreciate it. Mavis, you have a great day too. Thank you. And all the rest of the crew on the Facebook and on the YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you later.